Hello, boys. Your mama's coming. Oh, do that again, right here. Oh, look at that. I'm sorry we're late. You're too awesome. Yes, you are. If you missed it, the boys were cuddling up together in this cat bed for a bit. They were really cute. I zoomed in on them on both cams.
Hello, lovers. How are we today? Oop. Hey,
He
buddy.
wanted to say hi. He was rubbing the ball. He was giving me his hello rub a bunch of times.
Uh-oh, we're gonna go potty again. You were just waiting for a full audience? Is that what you were doing, please?
Hey, Lizzie and Tracy and Toe Beans, Beep Beep.
What kind of clip did she save from?
No, got a clip of the close up when they were
Sleeping?
sleeping
They're
together.
Super cute.
And Twix was all discombobulated and bent over and pretzeled and he's the sweetest boy. Did he poop?
Nope.
He's like, I'm saving that for you, but I had to pee first. It's too early for you to go out. You still got another 9 to 10 hours.
Mom's gonna get up earlier than today. Earlier than yesterday today.
Well, that's not hard to do.
I don't know, I was tired today. I don't know why.
Yeah, I was tired too.
It was my rest day of the week in my schedule. Took John to Molbeck's today. Oh, I didn't hear you. Say it again. Oh, really?
Speak up.
We decided we're really glad that Twix knows how to voice his opinions. Otherwise, he might have gotten stuck in the bathroom today. we were very hungry.
We were eating dinner while he was eating dinner, and he finished his dinner while we were still eating our dinner. Hey, Twix.
I'll be back in a minute.
You only meow at the door when she's standing up. Is that it? And it's too soon for food, too. We got another 4 hours before that happens. Twix was being extra friendly when I was trying to eat my lunch. Yes? Oh, you hear her up front? Huh? I think she's already back inside. Oh, y'all gonna be like that? Fine. Three could play that game. Just wait. Your mommy, she's coming back. Twix heard you out front and he was like, boom, into the window.
I moved the hose underneath the car because I didn't like how it was just out there for anyone to walk by and grab it.
Okay.
Because it wasn't connected, so tomorrow morning. Nice swimming jobbies. How's everybody doing?
1 a.m., time to go. Nah, just kidding.
John's a little maybe tired tonight. You did the floppies and I don't have any
Treats. He's been very floppy tonight.
because he knows. Roll over. He's like, you don't have a treat. Roll over.
He's like, where's my
Roll
incentive?
over.
Where's my inspiration?
Hey, Lizzie. Oh, I gotta refill this.
Twix sees himself and he's like, ooh, who's that handsome gent?
Tomorrow, remind me guys to fill this up, okay?
Your brothers got one up on you.
He normally does. He says that's why he weighs more than me. Oh, you're so handsome!
Yep, he doesn't work for free.
Where'd it go? It's right here. Okay, kiss. Kiss. There, you gotta do up. Kiss. Kiss.
Good boy.
He's looking at you. Okay, we're gonna take a break because I want you to do the floppies. Can you do a floppies for me?
I could do it. Eat the treat for me, for you.
You have to do I have to teach them how to do down, so I'm missing a spot. I don't want to give them too many because we have sensitive tummies in the house. So yeah, I don't want to give you too many. You're nibbling on my fingers. Oh, done.
Yeah, I think you're right, Lizzie. These guys know how to work the system with the treat thing.
I gave him my symbol for all done.
Okay, let's do a paw inspection. We had a poopy paw last night. A little discoloration, but not too bad. I ain't sniffing it.
Eddie was in the bathroom, by the way.
It was this one.
It's this one here.
It's like, quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself. It's like, quit biting me. Ah.
He's so not a biter.
Yeah.
He likes to nibble on my nose when we get kisses. Okay, but you have to come over here.
You know it. Twix is halfway there.
Sit down, down, down. Good boy. And oh, spit. Come on. No, we're almost there. Down, down. Good boy. Down, down. Right down. I'm confusing him.
Gotta give him a little push.
No, I don't want to.
Tipsy, just get him the clue in a little bit.
He's like, I'm doing all the tricks.
It's like he's very floppy if you just push him. He's like a lawsuit.
Floppy?
He's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Spin. Oh, roll over. That was supposed to be roll over. Okay, kiss. Give me a kiss. Okay.
That's funny, Tracy. You just gotta find the right motivation for him. Yeah, they're growing a lot.
Yeah, they were 2 pounds.
And it's all in the length.
Well, Zuko's pretty muscular. He's pretty beefy. You're a beefy guy. Oh, they went bye-byes. Oh, Jim went bye-byes. No more.
I think Trix is asking for the toy to come out.
Are you asking? Are we behind the schedule? The boys helped me fill the feeder today. Apparently, I thought it was on being recorded, but it was under maintenance.
Yeah, I had to text the poor cats up because I was trying to get the sound for Cam 2 to work.
But I wonder if they got food. I think they got food this morning. I mean, there was very little left.
I think it was Rosemary that did a flop when I touched her because it's like she was definitely asking for the ambulance. I just went boop and she fell over. There's a clip of it somewhere. These guys, all their weight is in their length. They're very long cats.
Beep beep. I love your commentary. Twix, the human training is going well. Apparently. Except this morning, he failed to get me out of bed. With all his crying. There was a lot of crying. So was Dorian.
Yeah, I could hear Dorian out there when I was eating my breakfast real
I don't
fast.
think much was getting me out of bed today. Even then Ruthie came and she made me stay in bed longer.
Yeah, I didn't get up to like 9:20 either.
I got up at 11:50.
By the time I finished all the food and meds. I had to wolf my food down.
I'll get up tomorrow morning and help. Or at least be supportive. Oh, there's still cobwebs on the... Yeah, like 107. 106. Yeah, I mean now it's like it's just constantly going off because of the cobwebs.
She's talking about the living room or the front cam covering the front of the house. There's a cobweb on there and the night vision is reflecting off of it.
Where's that green streak? Yeah, I just didn't feel productive today, but there's always tomorrow. Yeah, Ruthie was very supportive of me sleeping in. So dear, look at the, here, watch. There's a slug right there. We can see that it's like at 10:38, I guess, so it wasn't. So we can see the slugs on the, I can see a snail moving around on the Nest Cam. It's crazy.
It's like there's a little dark mark. It's like the marks are always there. We see if you're just looking at it live, you don't see any movement, but
So gross. I can't stand slugs. The boys were very lovable today. They helped. They were good helpers with the chores all morning. I didn't really do much. I think I was up for 8 hours, and then I slept for another 2.5 hours. I don't know what was wrong with me today.
no visitors overnight.
Not calling on the camera, but calling on the
Lawn.
The lawn.
When you can scroll an hour in a few seconds, you can see the little movements. It's like a hyperlapse.
Yeah, I think the ants on the plate, John posted on his Facebook page about at Mobex today.
Yeah.
And the painting made it look like the art on it just was so real. It was really cool.
Like a shadow and everything. Yeah, it was very polarizing in the responses. Either you loved it or you hated it. I also found a toy at McClendon's Hardware that they sell toys there too. That
For
has
cats and dogs.
Kids too.
Oh, so are you talking about a toy for kids?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was had a little ball with a cone sticking out of it.
Oh, okay.
And I was thinking, it's like, yeah, if you paint the cones are like yellow and blue, but if you paint them all red and the ball yellow, you could be like batting around a COVID virus.
Sorry, you said McKinley. I was still on Mobex. It's my bad.
Here it is. Lizzie found it.
Is this the mama cat?
Mm-hmm.
She's cute.
Rosemary is lawsuit happy.
No, she's like one of the very early ones, right? Oh!
I just barely touched her because I needed her to give room. She went,
oh. She's cute.
She's the one that has the first. She's the one who coined the term Ralph, because it was her tail that was being confused for another kitten. Yeah, the ants on the plate is on my Facebook page. I posted it earlier this afternoon. Some people thought it'd be hilarious to give it as a gift, but they're like the person that would gift it to, they're sure that their significant other would hate them for life. Things like that.
They had a cat plate too, like a cat garden plate. It was very cute. And the plates are like, look like paper plates, but they were regular. They weren't plastic, but they were something, but it was very cool, like the whole design, because it looked, because they weren't actual paper plates.
Just found a long, basically a garden gnome, but it's a cat, and it's a cat eating fairies. So when we were at McLendon Hardware, they had a little fairy display. So I picked up a bunch of fairies to put in the garden with the cat eating fairies.
And I got a fairy house.
I also got a concrete statue of two cats curled up, sleeping, that I'm going to put in the center of the top layer between the big plants.
I really like how Mobax is doing their operation. It's reservation only, and it's like very comfortable to move around in there. I mean, it's also outdoors, most of it.
Yeah, they're only letting in like 2 groups of people every 15 minutes.
Oh, was that what she said?
That's what the reservation is.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Is there a cat out there? What do you see? I'm pretty sure there was a cat out there in the middle of the night, because Ruthie was at our windows. I don't think you heard any of this, but she was causing a fit. So I'm pretty sure there was a cat going through the backyard. Be fun to put a cat out there.
In the backyard?
Just one night or so. Like out the window, like put this one there or something.
Oh, if I can get a power cable going all the way out there, I could probably attach an outdoor one on the tree pointing in.
I'm just more curious to see, like, if the cats that come through the front yard, do they go through the back first, you know?
Well, we could try this cam out in the catio, see how well that, since we're having warmer weather and it's covered, and then the catio cam I could see about putting out there.
So we have solar lights out there. So we have a path with solar lights, and then we have a couple of flowers that are solar lights. But that's really it. And then we have flower lights that are hanging from underneath
Overhang.
Overhang.
The top level of the house overhangs a little bit over the lower, sort of like a little overhang. But we have a street lamp right outside between our house and the neighbors that is so bright that you really can't see the fairy house when it's lit up.
Well, when I went back out to take out the litter, it had already turned off. So I wonder if it only turns on for a certain period of time.
I think it's just too much light. It thinks it's too bright out.
I think it looks nice. Anyway, we'll bring the gnome. Oh, the gnome will be in next Friday. So remember, John ordered those masks that with cat stuff on it from Amazon, and we were supposed to get them April 28th. Well, they finally came in today, and someone, a chatter was asking how they were and wanted to know how they would. And so I washed them today, but before I washed them, I thought they were very comfortable for me. I think it might be too small for you. I'm not sure. We'll have to try it tomorrow.
The other set probably going to end up being canceled by Amazon because it's still not marked as being shipped.
Oh, they got another set too. This was the one that had a pizza cat on it and
Yep.
and stuff. So anyway, there was a viewer that was asking about it. They were very nice, but I don't know how easily you can get them. And I like the strings in the back, and they were, changeable and stuff.
Definitely a lot quicker experience getting from thecatball.com. Their mask.
Yeah, I mean, it literally was 2 months almost.
Yep.
To get these, so. Chris came home from work, not yesterday, the day before, but so the colors that John got were like a teal and white striped one. And he came home from work, he's like, well, turns out this color is known to be for certain women's underwear. I guess. And I was just like, yeah, pretty much anything's women underwear. So I guess might have been some comments at work about. And I was like, they all look like underwear. Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah, well, I'm like, well, they all look like bras to me, and they all look like some form of undergarments. So I wonder if the guys were giving him a hard time. Because he was like, well, the thing about these.
Did you squish your brother?
So when he came home yesterday, I was like, oh, you're wearing another pair of lady underwears?
I might have caught that, but I'm like, what? What's she talking about?
Well, we have skulls. John likes the skull mask. So we got some wedding, we were looking at wedding masks that say like, I do, Mr. and Mrs., etc. And so there was some that had lace on it that I was thinking about buying. We didn't end up getting ones with lace for me on it. That's how I think about it. That would have been hilarious.
They had some that have, like for the guys, had a little bow tie on it, but if you wear it, it kind of looks like the bow tie is like right underneath your nose.
But then we talked about it, then it would be up here because it would cover your...
Yeah. So and
then it would be weird. Like, yeah. Oh, gosh, there's Victoria's Secrets are making... No, I have not seen that meme, BB. That's hilarious.
It's basically just a cloth. There's two strings that come together right here, and it's like a little tiny strip of cloth.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that. You did a flop. I mean, a flip over. What are we calling it? A rollover. Rollover. We're naming it rollover. Roll. Well, John and I walk around. I don't know. Can we say the? I guess we have to be PG here. When we walk around, and when we see people wearing their. We have a.
Oh, it's like it's PG. Basically, it's a meme that's been, or a post that's going around that if you wear your mask underneath your nose, it's like you're walking around with your penis hanging out.
I think we got it from Ghosties, the post, I think. And so we walk around the store going, his penis is out, her penis is out. I'm pretty sure a few people heard us too. Oh, that's weird. That looks like bondage to me, though. I haven't seen that. Okay, lace over a regular mask, that's different. Okay. When we got our Mr. and Mrs. Masks, they gave us the ear savers in the back that says "Just Married" and it has buttons on either side. That so that was very comfortable. The one that John got looks really good on him. It fits perfectly. Mine, I think, is a little too big. Oh, and that one also has the nose benders too. You right, dear?
Yep.
What are you doing? I thought you wanted to have the heat.
I also like being up here. I'm gonna get it on cam. My ankle doesn't want to bend.
We have a lot of masks. I think Chris made a comment this morning when we got the other masks. He's like, more masks? And then we're getting like 20 in the mail from my aunt, all cat related. Those are going to be for my team, but yeah, we've got a lot of masks. Can never have enough. All mine are cat related. Of course. What happened, buddy?
He's curious what Twix is doing. Twix is
Oh,
on the
he's
tower behind him.
Messing with the food.
No, he scratched sharpening his
No,
claws.
look, I'm telling you, he's messing with the food right now.
Well, he was just sharpening his claws.
Yeah, he was getting prepared to bite on the food. Oh, there we go.
Okay, we're gonna head out in a few minutes. Almost 1:30.
He didn't get to sleep till 12 today, so, gotta be sensitive to that fact.
I think I whacked my knuckle.
Look at
in
him,
my
dear.
sleep.
Look, you're watching. Everyone wants to see what you're doing.
Get him out of there!
What are you doing? He's in the middle of eating. It's fine, dear. Relax.
It's like she purposely sabotages it, you know?
He was hungry. I didn't want him to eat the thing. Love seeing how upset you get. So I do it for your reaction. If you don't have a reaction, I might never do it again.
And you wouldn't laugh, and you'd be like disappointed, and
They were hungry. I didn't want them to eat the thing.
yeah, like Lizzie said, enabler.
Of course I am. Why is that glowing like that?
It has a power light. I need to check to see if it's getting hot. The new USB hub, 3 hub, is working fine so far. The old one literally melted in box. This one doesn't get hot.
I'm trying to find a job for B. If you guys have any thoughts, let us know. Pretty much everyone else in the house has a job. Okay, well, hopefully I get to sleep tonight. Gotta get up early, well, not early, but not late tomorrow.
Yep.
Hope you guys have a good Friday or Saturday for some. Love you guys. Have fun with the theater.
So, enjoy the kitties. Have a nice day. Enabler.